What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Now, this is a topic that I've gone on the record as saying doesn't really make a difference. I'll stand for that. I will stand by that for most people, but I wanted to lay out pre, during, or intra and post-workout nutrition, what I personally do, who should do what, and why I do it, and why people should do it. Now, post-workout nutrition, the post-workout window is generally overstated. It used to be like, bro, if you don't get your meals in, if you don't get your post-workout dextrose and weigh-in, gonna lose all of your gains, all right? That was the thing. People thought if they missed their post-workout shake, they're not gonna get gains. Incorrect. If you train your balls off, you get adequate nutrition, you do not need to time shit. However, for everybody, I believe that the around the para workout area is good. It's a good thing to pay attention to. It can help you recover faster and reach your goals. I was just talking to my partner, John Otis Hollywood, the other day, and a lot of people overlook the fact that pre and intra workout carbs can actually stave off some of those nasty cortisol effects and all those weird effects that happen post-training, which again, I don't think is a big thing. It's not a macro issue. It is a micro issue. If trying to maximize your goals, you're definitely going to want to look at that. Fuck! Just had to do that. So check it out. I'm going to go over what I do. Then I'm going to go over parameters for what you should do. Now, what I do is pre-workout. I have Clash and Hemovol usually. I cannot take, I'm going to be real. I can't take stimulants anymore. Since my surgery, since I detoxed off of Stims Detox, since I weaned myself off of Stims, I only take about 1/2 a scoop, which is literally like 50 milligrams of caffeine of Clash, okay? Take 2 scoops of Hemovol. By the way, there's a deal right now. Buy Clash, get Hemovol half off. I'm going to link it down below at TigerFitness.com. Okay, so that's great. That's a great stack. Also, pre-workout, I will have in that, so what I'll do is I will mix Clash, I'll mix Hemovol, and I'll mix Carbolic. I have 25 grams of Carbolic, so that's half a scoop. Clash, Hemovol, and Carbolic, I'll mix it in a shaker. Then I make a small bowl of sludge with 1 scoop of MTS Whey. Okay, MTS Nutrition Whey with 25 grams of protein. So I have Carbolic, Clash, Hemovol, and Machine Whey. That's my pre-workout. Intra-workout, I have 25 grams of carbs from Carbolic. I love Carbolic. It sits well in my stomach, and I feel that I just feel better. You know what I mean? Like some shit you got science for. I've tried all the carbs. Carbolic just hits my stomach well, and it makes it feel like, I actually feel like I'm getting better nutrient partitioning. I carry my pumps longer, and I do really well with it. So that's what I recommend during workout, along with Machine Fuel BCAA. I love BCAA. I'm not going to argue the validity of BCAA. I feel they're the most important supplement aside of fish oil and a great multivitamin green supplement. I love them. I think branched chains are even more important than creatine in my arsenal. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I love branched chains because I get enough beef and meat to get enough creatine usually. I still supplement with it. But as far as freeform branched chains during training, I love it, okay? I'm the guy who introduced, who popularized BCAA, and I have not changed my mind since. I love BCAA. Post-workout. You know, you already have carbs and you have 50 grams. Now, I ran out, but I have some on the way. Core PWO by Core Nutritionals. I love that formula. It has maltodextrin, dextrose, and it also has some other goodies to help. It basically rushes into your cells. I felt a great difference. Doug and I used it training last weekend in Plattsburgh at the Uprising. I love Core PWO. If you're looking for a post-workout shake with a great ratio, that's the one to look at. Now, if you want to keep it simple with stuff you already have out of what I mentioned, let's go what we did pre. Carbolic and MTS Whey. Now, with Carbolic, it comes in chocolate too. So if you want to make it where you can still make sludge out of it, or you want to mix them together, because fruit punch and chocolate taste like utter dog shit, right? You can buy the chocolate Carbolic and put it in the cookies and cream or the chocolate MTS Whey, and it's fucking phenomenal. It tastes really good post-workout. So that's what I drink around training. Now, who to drink? Now, if you're dieting, if you're anytime, I like to see about 20 to 25% of your carbohydrate intake around training. It doesn't have to be from liquid. If you want to eat a pre-workout meal with carbohydrate and a post-workout meal, that's fine too. I like liquid for its convenience and the fact that I do believe I feel better. Personally, again, don't fucking throw studies at me. You're a shill. Fuck, I'm just going by what I feel. Doug Miller, even Alberto Nunez was talking about this at the Uprising when we do have those post-workout carbs in. Alberto probably has a Pop-Tart. That's besides the point. Just get them. I like getting them in fast. I do feel a difference in recovery. Take it for what it is. Call me a shill. At the end of the day, I feel it helps tremendously in my recovery. And pre and intra-workout carbs, I literally flatten out really fast. So by doing those, I literally keep my pump and keep my energy and endurance going during training. Because remember, glucose is your main fuel source. So now if you're dieting, if you have, let's say 100 grams of carbs per day, if you're on a very, very, very low calorie, low carb diet, I wouldn't really care about it. Just get your 100 grams in. 200 grams of carbs when you can start getting funky because you still have, it's 50 grams of carbs you can have around training. That's plenty. So you can have that in a pre and during workout carb mix, like carbolic, or you could just eat pre and during, let's say you have, say 25 grams, 2 slices of Ezekiel bread pre-workout. Post-workout, I believe that's about 4 ounces of sweet potato. That works too. So, but if your carbs are like in the 150, 100 range, I don't think it matters. Now, if you're bulking, most definitely, if you're in the 3 to 7 to 800 carb range, which I know a lot of people are, or you should be, I would add in liquid carbs during training just to keep your eating to a minimal so you don't have stomach bombs all day long. And again, I find carbolic works in my stomach very well. Some people really like glycofuse because it's easy on the stomach, very light. Some people like dextrose. And again, like in core PWO post-workout, dextrose and maltodextrin, that's the fastest carbs you can get. If you want to go for those fast carbs, go ahead. If you're wondering why I'm still pumped, I just got done training. This is fresh on my mind. And this is what happens when I drink core PWO post-workout. I had 1 serving left, literally. I had it in a Ziploc I travel with. And it just keeps my pump for, it seems like it lasts all day. And I know the pump doesn't build muscle, but I fucking love the pump. I've said in a video before, I love the fucking pump. So that's what it is. If you're, again, I like to see 25% of carbs around training. I like liquid carbs. You might not, but that's my thought for pre, during, and post-workout nutrition, and exactly what I'm taking at this moment. All right, guys, I really appreciate you watching this. Thank you so much, and enjoy the products, man. We really enjoy putting together great products. Remember, Clash is buy one, get Hemovol 50% off. I'm going to link that down below. All these products are available at tigerfitness.com. Be sure to try them out. And if looking for another pre-workout that's different, let me give you some options. You have Clash, which obviously I stand behind. I made it. Pre-OG by POG. It's a phenomenal pre-workout. DEFCON 1, I really like that. I just can't take it right now because I can't take that much stimulants. It's a very hard-hitting pre-workout. And there's other supplements out there, other pre-workouts. Do really Core Fury by Core Nutritional is very good. I took that this weekend, about a half scoop because I'm a pussy. And I appreciate it, guys. Again, here's that there pre-OG. Okay, guys. Marc Lobliner. Boom! TigerFitness.com. Damn. Because keeping that all-day pump. Oh, man. Wait, hold on. I need a Chris Jones. Chris Jones, please. I mentioned your product. Give me. Okay, I got it. Because a pre-workout pump that makes you take a dump on a girl's chest, that's not a game.